If you are a coach or analyst looking for your own personal video analysis software, then this video is just for you, as I'm going to explain how and why Inplay Online fits that bill perfectly. So Inplay is currently used by a whole host of sports teams from grassroots to professional, and also a load of academic institutions. But now with the new individual subscription, it is being used by individual coaches and analysts of all levels. So whether your team simply doesn't have the budget or just wants to get started, whether you are a student that's just left university and you need some software to be able to help you get a job, or maybe you are a freelancer that works with a number of different clubs. There's many use cases, and that is probably the main reason why this is proving to be so popular. So let's get into the things to consider when you are looking for analysis software. So firstly, you need to be sure that it has the correct functionality. So does the software do exactly what you want it to be able to do? But then on the back of that, how easy is the software to use, and also how accessible is it? So can you use it on different devices, for example? And then finally, when considering which software to use, I'm sure you always think of cost, and rightly so. You don't want this to be too expensive, but that is where Inplay Online fits in perfectly, because the individual subscription is priced at just £15 per month. Yes, you did hear that correctly. It's just 15 quid a month, and that includes all of the analysis tools. And also, it doesn't even lock you into a long contract. So it's just a small monthly fee that you can cancel at any time. But also, one other huge benefit of Inplay Online, which we speak about in all of our videos, is the fact that it is cloud-based. So you can use this software on any device that you prefer. So you could even start doing your analysis on your laptop at work, and then you might pick up your tablet or your iPad at home and finish it on there. So it doesn't matter what device you're using, whichever you prefer, and you haven't got to waste time installing things on different devices. Okay, so I'm going to jump into some of the main tools, and in order to do this, I'm going to go over to our website. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on our website on this specific page for individual users. So you can see here your personal video analysis solution, and as I've already mentioned, it is just £15 a month. But if I scroll down, I want to basically show you some of the main features and tools when it comes to Inplay Online, and some of the images will hopefully give you an indication of the look and feel of the software as well. So you can see I am tagging tweet and timeline, that's what I'm on at the moment, and the image to the right hand side shows that exactly. So you got the timeline below the video, which is pretty much fundamental to any video analysis software, and then you've also got the tagging panel. So you can actually have as many tagging panels as you want on Inplay Online. So this could be, you could be a freelance analyst working with several clubs. You might have a panel for each different club that you work with. Or for example, you might be a scout and you have a different panel for each position. So you might have a different tagging panel for when you're scouting a defender as to when you are scouting an attacker, for example. So very good to keep things organized, and obviously each of these buttons can be a tag button, a label button with its own hotkey and lead and lag time. Now, if I just skip down to the stats matrix, you can see this presents all of your analysis in the number form basically. So you can export both of these. You can export the timeline and the stats matrix, but you can see you've got this slider just here. So you can actually compare the stats from the first half to the second half, and each of these numbers is clickable, so you can go straight to that specific clip. So for example, if I want to go straight to the scrum here, I can just click on that number one and that will play that particular part of the game. So you've also got their XML and CSV files, which you can import and export from Inplay Online. But if I just keep scrolling down, this one's really important actually, because it shows you different types of feedback and things that you can add onto the clips once you've done your analysis. So you can see from the image to the right hand side, which is a screenshot from an iPad here, you've got the ability to circle players, you can add arrows, highlight space, you can even overlay text, and you can have multiple drawings in a particular clip if you want. So your clip could play, pause a particular thing to get a point across, and then obviously carry on and go to the next drawing that you add in. And all of that can be exported. So you can download these clips with your drawings in. So if you want to put them on social media or you want to put them into a presentation, you can do that. So as well as the drawings, you can add a bit more context in a couple of other ways too. So you can have a written note, you can type notes which associate themselves to specific clips, but you can also add voice notes. So if you can't be bothered to type, or you prefer just to talk into your device, you can do that. You just record yourself a little voice note, which will then help to jog your memory in terms of what you noticed when you first viewed that clip. And again, it just helps to add more context to the clip, helps you be able to go a little bit deeper with your analysis. So again, I'll just keep going down a little bit further, because the playlist one is a very popular part of Inplay Online. So once you've done your clips, you may then want to create playlists, and they could be playlists that just sit on your account as almost like a a library of clips or a database of clips, but you can also then export those clips and download these playlists from Inplay Online. So this could be a playlist of a certain player. So I'll go back to the example of a scout. You might have, the highlights of a particular player that you're scouting in a playlist, or you might have a playlist for all of the goals for a particular team that you're working with. So any collection of clips that you want to pull together, you would do that using video playlists. So just to recap, in terms of the main analysis tools and features that you will need as a coach or analyst using video analysis software, you have the ability to tag the games, you can break them down, you can add your drawings and notes to the clips, you can create playlists, and you can export anything you want from your account. Okay, so if you want to check out the website in a bit more detail in your own time, that is linked down below the video, but I just want to quickly go over two more different things that I think are important to an individual account when it comes to Inplay Online. So the first one being file storage. So as well as being able to upload your videos and tag those videos, you have if you think Dropbox or Google Drive type area to be able to upload files and store them and organize them into different folders, etc. So that could be a session plan, it could be a match report, it could be a team sheet, it could be a scouting report. So it's really useful to be able to have your videos alongside any documentation as well. So that's definitely a big plus when it comes to Inplay Online. And the other would be the fact that you can export everything from there too. So although this software is online, you're not restricted. You can pull things offline, so you can export playlists. So you can take video clips off if you want to put them into a presentation, or if you want to share them on social media, for example. And you've also got that compatibility with XML. So you can import XMLs into Inplay Online, but you can also export them too, and they will be compatible with other video analysis tools. So I hope you found this video useful. As I mentioned, link to the website is below the video, and you will also see other videos on the YouTube channel around the individual subscriptions. So on the website, you will find testimonials, and you'll also see the option to sign up for a free trial. So you can try it out for 14 days totally free without even putting in any card details before you commit to a subscription. And also you'll find that when you sign up, whether it be for a trial or a paid account, you are fully onboarded into the process. So whether you're a seasoned professional when it comes to analysis, or you're a complete novice, you'll be given everything you need to be able to start all of the help videos, etc. So we make that process as easy as possible. So I mentioned that barrier for entry in terms of the cost being low, but also the simplicity of being able to use Inplay Online is also there as well. So thanks for watching. Any questions, please do not hesitate to get in touch.